And a doctor's personal fight against COVID-19.
Yeah, so the disease brought him to his knees. Now he's fighting back by leading a team of COVID researchers. News 8's David Williams shares his story.
Toward the end of March, Dr. Shadi Hodge began work on a couple COVID-19 related clinical trials, but the coronavirus had its own plans.
It comes with the job we have. I mean, we get exposed early on. We were not wearing masks all the time in the hospital. Thank God that policy changed. So now we're all protected.
Hodge got sick, diagnosed with COVID-19.
I mean, I'm relatively young, I'm very healthy, and that thing brought me to my knees.
He had a fever that lasted 11 days. Just walking from room to room was exhausting.
Chills, I lost a lot of weight, the sweating and the stomach symptoms and all the other symptoms were rough, extremely rough. I was exhausted for weeks after the illness. I couldn't do anything.
His wife and his teenage daughter both wound up sick with COVID too.
The hardest part is to give it to your child. That's the hardest part. But thank God she did well, and we all recovered, and we're back to work.
Dr. Hodge now leads IU health researchers in 2 clinical trials that deal with people's immune system response to COVID-19. He started this work as he recovered from the coronavirus himself. His mission is to truly help people.
Going through this illness only humbles you and gives you a real appreciation of what patients go through. I can understand how sick they get, and that's why we're doing these clinical trials to help them.
Dr. Hodge has a strong message for people who doubt COVID-19.
It is not a hoax. It can kill you. It's extremely severe. And I hate to say this, but sometimes people want to know somebody personally who had the illness to believe that it exists. It does exist. It makes anybody sick.
Dr. Hodge tells me these clinical trials are slated to finish at the end of this year, but that could be extended based on how many people enroll in the clinical trials. At Methodist Hospital, I'm David Williams. Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.